Is anything actually happening right now? Can someone in the chat please confirm that the actual thing is running? Because YouTube seems to be crapping itself. It's showing me the little window. Right? But it's not doing anything in there. It's taking forever. I think we might be there. Can you hear me? Am I in the realm of the am I not? Oh, whatever. I was gonna say something silly. I want to say something silly, but I'm not in the mood right now anymore. No one can hear me? Are we back? Scary Dave, you tell me. Cause my preview and everything are just not showing me anything. The whole dashboard is borked. There's only one way we can handle this that can confirm this for realsies. I need to go into my own for realsies. Okay, so apparently I'm totally here. Yeah, okay, so the fucking dashboard is just utterly crapping itself. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine, YouTube. I don't need information on whatever not my stream is even running. Completely useless. Superfluous. Don't need it. By the way, I love this. This is timeofdecision.ogg's original piece that Trish Route adds itself. Oh, boy. I ate a little earlier, and still, the gas. Give me the gas. So, here we are. We're gonna finish up Trish Route. We're put up them dukes, boy. Put up them dukes. So, can I start off with something that's bothering me a little bit? That's bothering me a little bit. That's a little weird about all this, right? Can I start off with something that's a little weird about all this? Is that okay? If we start off with some light goofing? Is that okay? I just want to know. I just want to know if we can start off with a little. Oh my god. Someone just showed me something hilarious. And it's cracking me up. Please tell me. Handwerker. The handyman. Why the fuck did they translate it like that? Why did they translate it like that? Like, he's the warrior, right? The hunter. In Jesus Christ, how did they fuck this up? There's a German translation of Rainworld, and the hunter warrior, the guy who does like the red one, is apparently translated in German as der Handwerker, which is just like a laborer, and they drew him in like blue overalls and everything. He's fantastic. I love him. I love this silly little man. That's not the light goofing I was looking for, but it is the light goofing you're getting. I'm sorry to tell you this. I'm sorry to tell you this. Let's get to the light goofing I wanted to get to. So, are we ready for the light goofing? For the actual goofing I wanted to do? Because I need your permission. I can't just talk about it without the official permission from the gang, from the boys who are all here. I need it. Oh man, this is a pretty cute art. Afraid to look to see if people are okay with this. You want to start off with that? Okay, cool. We'll start off with that, and then we'll open the recordings and everything in the proper video with the light goofing. I'm okay with listening to this music. All right. All right. Let's open these goofs one at a time. What the jaunty web. I wish I could go to I wish more websites implemented Discord's original ID system, or you know, something similar. I don't fucking know. I'm just so angry about like. All right, what do we got? Oh, we got. It's Olivia has an idea. Hasta punto estarías. What the hell are they saying? I don't know. I learned like a couple of words of Spanish, but I'm not nearly there yet. I'm trying to learn it though. Oh, it's an English translation. How far are you willing to help me with my paintings? You kidding? I'd like you to pay me naked. You won't be 100% naked. If Damien, I know Damien, I love your model. Oh my god, he's like, hey Damien should do it. He's so hyperactive. Oh, this is kind of goofing. Oh, this is such kind of goofing. Ah, that's a nice one. Inko and Olivia after a bar. Oh, that's a cute outfit. That's very nice, thank you. Who the fuck is Melissa? Who the fuck is Melissa? I do not know Melissa. Someone is saying the last one is mirrored, and I just want to know how they know. What the hell is this? I think that's some art. How could these always be the same artist? Oh, they're alright. They. Who the hell? Okay, I know that. That's ending to... But is that ending to Olivia too? Kinda like how she looks in that. Don't know if a dress that short is really something you want to wear in a wheelchair, but... Both Inko and Anon sorted themselves out to rebuild broken bridges, is that what I'm saying? Aww. Now Inko and Olivia work alongside Worm Drama Design. Oh, that's cute. Maybe I'll write that. You know what? Fuck it. Hold on, Scary Dave. I gotta go into my Drive document. I gotta add this to the list. Hold on. Hold on. How the fuck do you fuck this up, you motherfucker? How do you end up with 2 pre-note sections? Oh no, that was for tags. So we have a little section for tags. We'll make this empty. There. We'll make this empty. There. We'll make this empty. There. We'll make this empty. Here. We'll make this empty. Here. Summary. Ending. The ending to crossover. There you go. Thanks for the inspiration, buddy. Ending to crossover is now in the works. At some point. Actually, I can implement that thing I wanted to do recently. Because it's probably going to just be a one-off. Cool. I love going to Twitter and realizing I'm being tagged by a bunch of fucking bots. What's all this? Oh, that's pretty cool. What am I looking at, though? Is this any specific space or something? Looks cool, though. Love the artistic style they're going for. Oh no, stonks. It's Tracy. She's too many clients. I just forgot my head and I'm out of bread. So Olivia, it's time to get home and get some rest. Oh, her hair. Her hair's all up in the hat. She's long hair now. Oh no. Aw, Amber. Pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Who the fuck is this? Oh, it's the fucking... is that a... Olivia in Minecraft? What? It's the goddamn dinosaur version. The King Kong version of Snoot Game. What the fuck? Wearing the dress in the ending. This one cracks me up. Am I... Fang just going, look, am I breathable to you? It's... and not just flat out says, it's 8:45 in the morning! Am I breathable to you? It's 8:45 in the morning! I gotta get my sleep! Oh! Fang with a goddamn War Before He Came model. Oh man, it's the... what is it called again? I forgot what the game is called. Who the fuck is this? Rita in a maid dress. What an idea. Who paid you? Oh, I know one I gotta show. Someone I know has gotta see this. They gotta see it because they like Olivia so much. They love it. They love it, and they yell at me too. That's all I really want out of life. Oh, it's the chibi versions having the wedding. Fang's way too dark gray, so this is it Fang? Probably not even Fang at that point. Colors are all weird. Is it Nega Fang? Nega Fang. These are all cute little things. And I'm sliding over. Is this voiced?
¿Conoces a Sonic?
I don't speak that language. I don't speak the language! I don't speak the language. Oh, there's an English version. Let's listen. What a goddamn nerd! There were 2 Sonic Hedgehogs. Ah! What a fucking clown this Anon is. I love him. Okay, I found out a piece of art I gotta share with this guy. Man, this is a cute Olivia. Here you go. He deserves it. Alright, well that was that. We took a nice look. Alright, well we took a look at your things. Now we can actually get to the goddamn game. But please remember, it's 8:45 in the morning! Alright. So, let's get the recording going and enjoy ourselves. What I wanted to say, what's kind of goof, is this is a Trish Route thing. And the good ending seems to be dumping Trish. Trish is an irredeemable monster. Fang takes up a huge amount of plot space, despite fucking dying in the first 2 minutes. They also kill off a bunch of other auxiliary characters. Reed is just shafted and thrown aside. Like, whoever made this hates Trish, or if they don't, I don't know if you know what writing is supposed to look like, but you don't do her a lot of good justice, you know. Get straight to the point. It's really a good idea when we just get into a fight like that. I don't know. I still don't get like the bad ending. It wasn't all that bad. The neutral ending was worse somehow. Like the bad ending should have hammered the lie home a bit more. Anon should have been like, I don't actually like this family, I don't like the situation. There should have been a lie that he like stumbles over or something, because it doesn't work. I mean, he's a trucker, of course he has a big lazy beer belly. It's like the obvious way to go for it. Why am I doing this anyway? It's not like there have been any signs whatsoever that confronting Trish now would end up in disaster. In fact, it's quite the opposite. She's given me every reason to ditch her ass. Yeah. So then why am I here again? 'Cause I want to give her your smooches. If Anon did not act like himself, I think. What the fuck? Yeah, let's come up with a different tactic. What would be the right way to go about this? What is ending 3? But the ending is worth it. I sure fucking hope it. Or else I wasted my goddamn time on this. Because I don't get the point, alright? I just don't get it. Honestly, I think, like, I'm looking at this at the script itself because I think it's kind of neat to see what they tried to do here. I mentioned before that I personally do like stories that require the player to think about their choices. I think there is more merit to a story that says, I don't care what you choose, but what you choose is something you have to live with, over a story that goes, this is the good ending, you saved everyone, yay! I prefer a story where it's like, you will save everyone, but how you save them is the point. Because no one is going to fucking argue that killing 1 million people is a bad thing, right? But would you sacrifice one person for it? That's a more interesting route to take, right? I want catch-22s, because they say something about you. No! Fuck Fallout 3! There is no moral choice in do I blow up Megaton or not? Goddamn. Fallout 3 doesn't have any moral in his... It doesn't... To write a story like that, you gotta talk to a fucking philosophy major. I'm sorry, but the soft subjects have a point. They exist for a reason. Fuck Fallout 4. It also doesn't get this. These are not written by people who have art and philosophy majors. You need to understand what the fuck this shit even means. What the fuck was that? I don't even know what ending we're picking. But I'm just looking at the stuff and I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? You know, I think the obvious thing, though, is to ask about Lucy. Because if you... What the fuck is going on here? What do you mean? Because, obviously... Yeah, like... This is what I meant. Hey, you know how I talked about, like, good endings for Goodbye Volcano High? One of them would be, if you get the best ending, everyone dies, and if you get the worst ending, everyone lives. You can save the world by fucking Fang's life up. It doesn't have to be connected. It's just like, is it better to live your final moments in bliss, or to live an eternal life in just depression, right? That's a fucked up question to ask someone. Who cares if it's related or not? Absolving Fang of that responsibility means that it is entirely on the player to make that decision. Trish is hacking my stream. Is my stream fucking up? God damn it. Why does what sound like Life is Strange? Dude, am I still audible? Why does what sound... Okay, I'm still there, apparently. But asking about Lucy feels like the obvious choice, because again, Trish brought the feather with her, but she also, like, pretended they weren't around anymore. We can always reload if we have to. Right, so Trish had that feather on a guitar's neck. Who is more unlikable? There'd be no reason to have it there if it didn't mean anything to her. She must still care about Fang, and I wait till she cares about them more than herself, even. Is that what all the endings would have been? Like, if Trish is... whatever. I mean, it's possible she put the feather there way back in the past. I forgot about it, but... Yeah, no, I'm not buying that. I guess I'll try to bring that up and see where it goes. But nonetheless, I should figure out an overall strategy, too. What is the better idea here? I don't think Trish... Does Trish fuck up? Does Trish fuck up is the real question. Apparently, if we fuck up too much, we can ask Trish about the sub-Trish nice... How do you get Trish got sus? Let's just see what she has to say then, I guess. I don't know who Chloe is from Life is Strange. I know a few things about Life is Strange, in that it is a video game that existed at some point, and some people had some opinions about it, but I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm not too informed on that one. I won't let her drop the subject, but I should give her a chance to apologize and stuff. One last thing, though. Let's point my overall goal here. Ooh! I kind of like what they're doing here. Well, we want this drama to end one way or another, is really what we're going for here, right? Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, we get a neutral end for this, though. How quaint. How quaint. I fucked up, apparently. Because that is a neutral end we're going for. How do you get the good ending, then? Let's see. Good end. Ending 3. What is this? Where does this come from? The last 2 choices pass here. I want my best for... Like this. Yeah, we end up here. Interesting. Let's make it casual then. Let's come up with a tactic. She shoots a dog and kills... Holy shit! What? Listen, my man, there's a lot of things I'm willing to forgive about a character. But shooting a dog is like jumping the shark for a character. You can't just claw your way back from that. You can't just kill a dog. Like, here's the reason you can't just shoot, like, someone's pet, right? Pets are generally speaking innocent. Like, I understand if it's a feral dog, but at that point, shooting the owner, you should just leave at that point. You shot a dog, don't make it worse. What context is this justifiable in? I want to know, because that sounds significant. Sounds like I'm missing a lot of fucking detail. Get Mia. Mia would just hit the dog with her tail, which is somehow worse. Wait, what? Wait. She's a mix between Snoot Game Jesus. That's a weird combination of character traits. You have to... Listen, if you're gonna sacrifice everything for someone, they've gotta be a very good character, right? Don't make your best character. Make your best character the one you sacrifice the world for. Don't make it like... Yeah, don't make it Naomi. Don't make it Naomi. Don't make it Tracy. Who cares about Tracy? She was nice and everything, but like the world? Tracy, please. But What is the end game here? Nothing. Fuck it. Fuck it all to hell. Wow, Anon. Just giving up, are we? That's probably ending 1 again. He's just like, nah, I'm done. We all know the right one is to make her not retarded. Goodbye, Volcano High Naomi. Goodbye, Volcano High Naomi is still weird, though. I don't know if she's worth the world. Someone was posting me like this little guy. He's like, I'm an artist. And everyone keeps having opinions about it. We're gonna make her not dumb. Oh, I forgot. We're depresso. That's the point. She's not... Listen, I think that the fact that I have no context here makes this conversation impossible. With a soft spring in my steps, looking chill and casual as I can, I walk up to Trish. Should have said another comment there. I feel like it would work a bit better. Sad Anon. Sadnon! Adnon? At first she looks back over her shoulder, turning only to properly address me when she sees him standing behind her. Looks like at least she hasn't erased my existence from a new reality. Yet. Hi, Anon. We go nowhere fast after that. Guess I should have spent more time thinking about what I was going to say. So, have you been here this whole time? This whole time? Oh, come on. She's seriously going to do that. Yeah. You know perfectly well what I mean. No, I don't. The party. What about it? What about... Really? What is there to say to that? Lies upon lies upon lies now. I can't do anything. Did you at least get Reed home? Huh? Hello? Crutch, broken leg. You didn't just fucking leave him. Oh, stop. Just stop! Why are we even talking about fucking Reed? Like, that's the issue here. I mean, you know, fair point. I should commend her on her mental gymnastics, truly. Somehow turning the scene into around the point where I'm the bad guy. Well, sorry, I can't help that you're an irresponsible jerk who abandons his friends. And you brought it up. I just can't fucking... If I abandon my friends? Do you even listen to yourself? You believe you could lie away to this one? I'll just take it like a chump? Then I'll pat you on the back and be all like, oh yeah, way to go, Trish. Please, trample my feelings some more. Well, guess what? It's not going to be like that. It's not going to be like anything. Not unless you get your shit together and stop with whatever the fuck this little roleplay is supposed to be. Here, now. So you're not going to ask me out to... Shit! Or, ask her out to the... I sigh, accepting my defeat. Trish did not smart or argue me. She didn't even best me to bat the game of wits, no. She doesn't even give me the courtesy of taking any part of this seriously. I don't know why I bothered to talk to me. Fine. Have it the raw way then, you deranged moron. We're done here. That at least got her attention. Forgot to mention, seeing how many endings this mod had, I'm surprised no one made a fifth ending where yeah, them just breaking up would be an interesting one. Honestly, I'd be interested in a mod where they do the ending, where they get together, but, like, the Lucy thing doesn't... I don't know, that's old thinking. Get out of there. Shush. For the first time, if ever so briefly, her stern expression falters, like a cracked dam suffers from a torrent of water. So Trish gives into her emotions. Her gaze drops to her feet, shoulder shaking. What's that now? Sorrow, shame, all three? I like how someone said we got the neutral ending, but that was for the other one. Right now, we're on the way to the best ending. Let's see. Yeah, we got, like, how many lines? 3,000, almost 3,000 to go through. And knowing this one isn't as fanciful, no, that's a bit fanciful time. What the hell am I looking at? Trash mod, good end. This is good end. It returns. Where the hell does ending 3 go then? Beginning of the end. The end of the beginning. Where am I? Am I in a different one? No, I'm still in the one that I think about. I'm just in a different section because this is such a fucking spaghetti code. Whatever. What's that? Sorrow, shame, all three? Either way, it's too little too late. I couldn't give less. Are we in a this... What? I'm sorry, where the fuck am I? Where am I? I look up words so that I can find the section in the script I'm in, so I can look for, like, cute little... Where are we? I've lost my map! Like I said, we're done. We should get to the... Like, the first line is like, hey, we're at the auditorium. Oh, what the... Yes, we're in the good end. Okay, thank God. we actually made it here. Oh, tired. People are just now leaving the auditorium, so I get lost in the crowd, hoping that I can trick old Dusky into thinking I never left. Once we return to the classroom, I make sure to look at the gardens from up here. Trish is gone. Oh, that's pretty neat. That's a cute little detail. Thank you. Silver. In Flower Garden. That's a lot better than seeing a... Oh, Trish is gone. That's a lot better than seeing a ball arouse out, honestly. I'm not sure I could handle that. There's still a couple more minutes until the end of the period, and it looks like Koldusky is dead set on filling that with assigning us copious amounts of homework. I don't particularly care about any of that right now, though. It's not that I'm sad. I mean, I am sad, but it's a weird kind of sad. Too worked up from all the shouting, so I don't feel like crying, and at the same time I have a hard time focusing on anything other than the growing feeling of misery in my gut. That's heartache, I suppose, but it's all wrong. Like, yeah, with the rational part of my mind, I know that Trish isn't my girlfriend anymore. If someone asked me, I could speak the words. I've acknowledged this fact. And I know I don't fully understand until I wake up tomorrow and hanging out with Trish or calling Trish or worrying about Trish or anything else that has to do with Trish won't be on the list of things I could spend the day with. I won't be looking forward to spending any time with her, and I won't be nervously preparing for our dates hours on ends, simply because these things won't happen anymore. Put my head down on my desk and let these dismal feelings wash over me as I wait for the clock to run out. For the rest of the day, I keep a low profile, minimal even by my standards. About what happened between Trish and me in the gardens, well, I don't feel any better about it, but I don't feel any worse either. It's something that had to happen. At least that's what I'm telling myself. I did my best to be a good boyfriend. I'm damn sure of that now. Hell, even Stella told me so yesterday. The bad things that have happened were all Trish is doing, and she's deliberately hurting others, hurting me, so I put an end to it. That's the long and short of it. As the final bell rings, I think about what I'll do with the rest of the afternoon. With every afternoon from now on, really. I guess they're studying or playing vidya, shitposting, and getting detention. For torrenting anime. Yeah, there are. There is another way to get ending 3. Let's see how many ending 3 options are there. There is on. Oh no, ending equals. I gotta do this, or it won't find the right ones. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, there's 2 ways to get it, apparently. They're very similar, though. There might be an earlier part. I don't know. Because this mod has some really weird ideas about how to set its ending structure up. Like, I imagine part of the reason they stopped this, they looked at this and went, I don't know how to maintain this. Basically, all the things I did before Trish came into my life. I wanted things to go back to normal, so in a way I got what I wanted. My life would be exactly the same as it used to be, like none of this ever happened. And really, that doesn't sound all that bad. Yeah. Having a girlfriend was nice and all. I certainly would have preferred smooth things over with Trish, but not having to deal with all this drama speaks for itself. You know, since you were such a virgin and a weird guy, I honestly feel that there should have been a line about that, because, like, a lot of people like him, they have that part of their brain that's like, you know, the sex was good, right? That's the thing a lot of guys say, right? Like, the sex was good. Like, was it? Anon, was it? You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me. I don't want to hear it. I just want to... I don't actually want to hear it, but it feels like the kind of... The problem is the mod brought it up, right? Like, they could have just skimmed it over. But it straight up comes up with the Reed conversation, where you learn about Fang. You straight up bring up, like, oh, well, I've already been in her pants. Like, if you put focus on it, you gotta... You know? Also, can I be honest about one thing? It doesn't really feel like Anon is that good of a boyfriend. It really doesn't feel like he puts... We should have had more of that, you know? Like him standing in front of the mirror and preparing himself. That would have really helped hammer home, like, oh, Anon's putting it all to work. Like, it's a one-sided thing. Like, she still shows up in a hoodie and he's like, you know, that kind of stuff. I won't be bossed around and deceived on a daily basis. I get to enjoy my own hobbies again. I get to be a slob. I get to stay up all night and binge any series I want, and I won't have to stress about being smart or fit enough to please someone. I won't lift a finger for me in return. I get to be myself again. I did not expect it when I came in today. And definitely not after the events that transpired in the gardens. But I'm now leaving school with a big goofy smile on my face, barely able to contain my excitement. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the shit. 1 month later. Ooh, we're making a heck of a time jump here. Well, I certainly got that part right. It was shit, except not in the way I wanted. First obstacle came the very same day, namely Pink Raptor with a broken leg that I forgot back in the apartment. I was actually kind of glad he didn't break his neck trying to climb down the stairs, but the shouting match we had over the Trish situation was absolutely nothing to be glad over. Reed blamed me for abandoning Trish, so I blamed him for running his mouth while knowing fuck all about the situation. Yeah, are we having prom? That's a good question. Don't tell me. I want to find out myself. Moral of the story is we're on no speaking terms anymore. Kind of bummed me out pretty bad, but I figured maybe this way he could still be Trish's friend and not have to juggle conflicting loyalties between us. Well, that didn't happen. Trish turned her back on pretty much everyone, retreating into her normal... Listen, you want to know what my problem is with this Trish situation? Trish is, like, not... There are people who have a psychological disorder where they don't acknowledge reality. But Trish is just doing it because she wants to. It doesn't feel like she's actually struggling with something. It just feels like she's doing it because she doesn't want to hear it. You know? Like, you can call that insanity, but I'm talking about the people who legitimately would just kind of skim over the thing over and over again. Trish make decisions that very clearly indicate that she's still... at least somewhat mentally sane enough that she's making her own decisions. But I would have loved it if it's like, no, she's actually gone insane. She needs mental help. Because she has locked reality out. No, we don't get that. Trish is just an asshole. Anon is more of an introvert than Canon and... Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Whatever that means. If I didn't know the story, I could have just as easily seen her as another hard-working senior, busy as a bee and focused on her studies. It never struck me as that. But I do know the story, and it hurt me to see her like that. Then again, it wasn't my problem to deal with. Not anymore. Speaking for myself, for a time, everything seemed fine and dandy. It was weird having all this free time again, although it wasn't like I couldn't spend it. Sure, seeing Trish at school always made me sad, but at the end of the day, I was happy to be free. Happy to live my own life. For the first time ever, I was going through my backlog at a steady pace, playing all the games I've been postponing, watching all the shows I knew Trish was too pleb to appreciate. I broke the chains and I cast down the whip. Don't say that about someone who's black-coated, you dumbass. Jesus Christ. It was heaven. But slowly things changed. One day inevitably became... Oh, cool, we're getting... Oh, everything's turning gray. Oh, it's Anon Day depression. One day inevitably became the rest, and then even the weeks started mashing together into this gray, mundane mass I felt stuck with. Some nights I found myself staring at the ceiling, asking nobody in particular over and over again, what's the point? What does it mean for a minute, or an hour, or a whole day to pass and nothing changes? Watching one show or another, playing this game or that? Well, it made a difference. None of it mattered. At first, I fought the feeling. I was sure it was just me having difficulties readjusting to the good time. I really hate the word readjusting, because it looked like readjusting. All my Anons. All of the Benjamins. I wanted it to be no more than that. I wanted it very badly. I resented this feeling of inadequacy. And I hated hearing Trish's words in my head, berating me like the ghost of girlfriend past. But the more I struggled, the more I'd accept the facts. I got a taste of the real life, with real people in it. The kind of life that's actually fulfilling. The kind that makes you feel like there's a reason to living it. And now I'm just a dick in hand watching life pass me by. The day I realized this broke me hard. Thinking that, knowing that you've resigned yourself to a life of solitude and video games, that you forfeited the prospects of normalcy is very different from... Was it really normal life? Like, Trish lived in a fancy world and she really wasn't that great. It was very different from what you may think. Once you knew that what it was that you just gave up. Curse all those who dabble in blissful ignorance. And I felt cursed too. Too much of a normal guy to live the life I used to, but still too much of a weirdo to do anything else. I wish I didn't know what I lost. I tried thinking about the future, as if setting a goal would give me something to work towards, something I could use to build up the lie as to why my life sucks. Because you know what? If I could say, yeah, my life sucks now, but that's just because I haven't really started living, well, maybe I could have just soldiered through it. But I couldn't. The fact is, I had no future to look forward to. The lease is going to expire, and then what? I'm off to join the army like the old man wanted. At least with Trish, I would have been working towards a half-decent college education. No matter where I looked, I couldn't leave behind the influence Trish had over me, and however little time we spent together. It's like a month or two, right? Ugh. Then there were days where I could just barely hold myself from begging her back. Manipulation and deceit aside, the promise of normal life felt so tempting. It was also around that time that Spears asked me to be the DJ during prom. Now that was something I definitely did not see coming. Me and music? It's not a very good combo. Oh, there's some context here. Well, that was true for me in any creative thing, but music especially. I could only keep my head above water in class and was always on the verge of getting a failing grade. So naturally, I tried getting out. I'm busy. It's a family thing. I don't know a lot about computers. It was only then that Spears told me that the job was usually one done by Reed that I caved, feeling like it was my fault that he declined in the first place. So like I have a date anyway. So there's some text that's wrong. That's commented out. Fortunately, all the D-Day this happens like here. What the hell is this background sound effect? Oh, it's School's silent loop. Don't show Schools do the slow color gray transition during his inner monologue. Fortunately, all the DJ stuff I had to do was to start and stop random songs or do requests from students. That and live streaming the event, supposedly a new innovation by the school so the parents could enjoy the evening without physically being there. I saw that there was a clear conflict of interests. I mean, won't the students feel awkward as fuck knowing their parents are watching? How are they supposed to get their kisses in? Prom should be our one night off the hook, the one where it's all about us and no one else. And the beauty of youth and about letting loose, celebrating this chapter of our lives ending and all that. Look at me, thinking like a normie now. Nah. Should be happy to lend a hand. Scaly pricks on deck. I mean, I'll give him this much, right? Okay. But that's way too mature to be like, this is high school and it's gone now. Which is pretty pathetic, because little miss, I wish I had a boyfriend like you. Stella had one. The same dumb jock I bumped into one time. Nevertheless, I did the responsible thing, called my old man, asking him to lend me his suit. And apparently did so gladly. They must have misunderstood, thought that little boy had actually gotten a boyfriend. Girlfriend. Whoops. Anon's gay now, can't help it. I mean, they weren't exactly wrong. More like off schedule. Didn't feel the need to correct them, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. I'll be sitting behind a screen the whole time anyway. Then I'll come home, jerk off, and go to bed. Highlight of my time at Volcano High. Indeed. Yeah, man. Who needs Rita? Rita is for cowards who don't accept that Reed's got everything you already need. Hell, he's even explicitly homosexual in Goodbye Volcano High, so... I still think he's the better Reed, though. I still think that's technically the better Reed. Like, I'm fine with the Reed in this one, but he makes some goofy mistakes. He's a bit of a goof. I don't like him very much. I also don't want to be near someone who's smarter than me. Makes me... This one...
This one here's the master control switch. It goes up to 5. Don't put it above 3.
Uh-huh.
There you got your individual volume sliders. But you know what? Don't gotta do anything with them.
Uh-huh.
There's the bass and pitch. Don't mess around with them neither.
Uh-huh.
Simple, innit?
I like this guy a lot. Get a load of him.
Simple, innit?
Mm-hmm.
The playlist is automated. Start it up with the principles done with the speech. They ain't gotta do anything with it.
So, is there anything I should do?
Yep. Talk about any damn song requests because we ain't got the bandwidth to get the stream going. God damn it. We play what we got. And don't do anything about that neither. I'll handle it.
Cool. So for the next 8 or so, fuck how many hours, I get to sit here like a sack of potatoes and watch the oscilloscope jump around the screen. Either that or watch someone else have fun. Good thing I brought my phone, but Jesus, dude, I even need a student as a DJ? Is it just a facade? To show everyone they're hip with it? Oh, he's from Arthur? Well, good for him. Good to know that he got another role this late in his life. With a sigh, I resign myself to my fate and take a seat. Right, let's take a look here. From standard media player, music files sorted into folders like slow, modern, bad, do not play, pop, etc. Out of curiosity, look into the bad folders and only find 2 songs there. They're both labeled Vroom Vroom, some band I don't know. Well, it's not like I get to play them. Oh, it's Worm Drama. Worm Drama sent them their songs. That's all I get to do anything. These songs were also recorded like before Fang died, which is even weirder. Damn, that's creepy. I quickly skimmed through the rest of the songs, but it's all ultra normal weirdo tier music. So exceptions of a few oldies for the teacher's sake, I presume. Man, I wasn't expecting, like, I don't know, some sort of music I'd like, but I figured it was going to be all slow songs and shit. Like, my god, in Rock Bottom they used to play the Harry Pebble theme song on repeat sometimes at events like these. Can't tell which is worse, to be honest. I sigh again, looking for something, anything to occupy myself with. Let's reiterate all the things the technician just told me. Okay, main volume control switch. Goes from 0 to 5, so I get 2 right now. Shouldn't put it up 3, so it's good as is. These are, what do they call them? Individual volume sliders or something like that? But he also said I shouldn't mess with those. I guess they don't matter. Those are for, like, specific frequency bands, right? The 2 smaller switches here on the what's it, and the who cares. I don't get to use those either. There's a plethora of other sliders, buttons, and switches all over the board, but I guess I don't need to know about those. What else is there? Well, there's a bunch of cameras around for the stream, I'm assuming. None of them point in my general direction, so that's good at least. I mean, I didn't expect them to. Would want to watch the staff. Well, I want to see the DJ, really. I love this giant machine they got, though. It's great. First few students are slowly trickling in, there's mostly them peeking into the room and then leaving. Yeah, it's not time left. Still some members of the student council putting up decor and stuff. Man, they had to get a whole replacement for the student council, right? Because I know that Naomi is on there, at the minimum. We got another hour or so before a speech of Spears, and afterwards the actual event will start. Another hour? Just fucking kill me. Should have brought some books, man. Some of your manga. I glanced at the technician, hoping he'll have a task for me. But he's already busy reading his newspaper. Following suit, I whip up my phone and look for threads I could derail. That should brighten my mood. A couple hours into the evening, I'm already bored out of my mind. This doing nothing got old real fast. For a while, I'd look for people I'd know, watch them dance, laugh, and have a good time, but that's all they did. They danced, they talked, they danced some more, and then they talked some more. Occasionally make a beeline for the little bar the teachers set up, but that's it. Whether I find it boring, I don't know. Well, Joe so far has been blowing off song requests. Convincing these ass clowns to leave me alone at least required some at least a minuscule amount of creative effort. That's when I figured that all I had to tell them is that we're not taking requests yet, and they'd simply go away. No one had questioned it yet, like fucking lemmings. So, with my very last fun fact gone, I turned my full attention to shitposting. It's the only thing I could do. You do not have the phone battery for this, my man. 3 hours in, and the loud thumping of music is slowly shutting off all my cognitive abilities. My phone died a long time ago, so I can't even shitpost anymore. It's gotten so bad, I've had to wrap the drool for my chin multiple times, watching the bars dance around the screen like I got tunnel vision. The air in the room is getting hotter and hotter, too, stinking of sweat with all these bodies inside. There's a window next to me, but the technician guy wouldn't let me open it. Says he doesn't want the rain to fuck up the electronics. The rain. I mean, come on. Yeah, the forecast said there was going to be rain, but it's not raining now. What an asshole. Sadly, everyone else seems to be having the time of their life, far, far from being inconvenienced, and even further, wanting to go home. You know, Raptor juices, there's still 5 more hours to go. I don't even bother to look at the time anymore. Another hour to have passed? I don't know. Thankfully, people are starting to leave now, 1 or 2 of them every 10 minutes, like clockwork. Not thankfully, though, more than half of them are still on the floor dancing and stuff. It doesn't look like they'll be done anytime soon. Didn't Spears explicitly say that everyone would be home by 10? It's midnight now. We've officially started the after party, which I didn't even know was a thing until the technician told me about it. He dimmed the lights and shined colorful reflected out of the crowd, and the collective annoying hollering and whooping rose to the room. Now the music turned a lot worse, too. Oh, please, someone murder me. Cables! Please, imagine your fanciest cables. Right where instructed. Nowhere else. It's a cabbage computer. I don't know how long I've been sitting here by now. Doesn't matter. At this point, I'm convinced this party will go on forever. Like 10th circle of hell reserved for people like me who ditch their girlfriends. Yeah, I gotta admit, he does look like Slender Man with a neck like that. I'm splayed out over the chair on the absolute verge of falling off. Turning on the switches on the technician's board from min to max in an endless loop. Can't even tell I'm doing anything. Could just be a placebo. I asked the guy, but he fucked off somewhere half an hour ago. Maybe he's gone home. I mean, who's stopping me from doing the same? But I can't even bring myself to try. Like what for? This is very decompressed storytelling, and this doesn't need to be here. Alright? Nobody shows up to your visual novel to read Guy is extremely bored. I'm bored. Get to the next part. It's all as I said. All I'd do if I went home was to jerk off and sleep. So how does it matter from here and now and here? I don't know. None. Huh? What was that? Ooh. Did I just hallucinate that, or someone throwing a little rock? Slender Anon is the cousin of original Anon and the brother of Saitama. What a weird guy. What is... Someone throwing stones at the window? They better not be. Oh! That's why he's the DJ. Because he wouldn't attend prom otherwise. Because he's not paying for that shit without a girlfriend. They better not be. If one of those fucking rocks comes through the glass and fucks up the technician stuff, he'll have my head. What's there to fool people into thinking they failed? Of all things to break the monotony of the night, why this? Hey, you assholes better stop, cause... Wait. Is that... Okay, we're looking for Trish Prom Neutral. Yeah, I think I need to change all of these, because these are all originals, so all WebBP, and we'll take care of them before they break the whole goddamn thing. We're fixing everything. We're fixing everything. We're fixing everything. We're fixing everything. Give it a moment. God damn it, error screen, Chan. I can't believe it. I didn't think you'd show up to my prom. Oh, error screen, Chan, are you not the most beautiful girl in the world? And then she her. No, she's very good at throwing and catching, I've heard. Is that? Yep, I did it right. Hold on a minute. There we go. Can't be. Ow, what the hell? Instead of answering me, she pelts another rock at me. The fuck? Hastily, I closed the window, practically jogging down to the parking lot, and too confused to even try making sense of the situation. Out here, the air feels much fresher and a few degrees cooler, too. Thank God for the wind, even if it's just a herald of the coming storm. Just another minute, and... oh god, fucking all the Anon ones are all busted up, too. It's very easy to tell which ones are busted, by the way, because they all use the same kind of image pathing. So, kudos on them. Nope, it busted. Error Screenshot is just giving us the worst night of our lives, isn't she? Error Screen, you can't do this to me. Okay, I half expect, I'm sorry about this. I legitimately think that closing the window like that is what causes OBS to fuck up, so sorry if it busts up. What is wrong with you? Throwing rocks? For real? Yeah, sorry. Are spears more your thing? Hopefully I'm not culturally appropriating your... I came to apologize. Apollo what now? Am I hearing things? You know, I have a perfectly good phone you can call. Yeah, except you're not picking up, dumbass. Oh, wait, yeah, shit. My phone died like 4 hours ago or something. Still got that special way with words, I see. Oh, whatever. Is this really even happening? Am I dreaming? Is there a logical explanation? Party was hella boring and I fell asleep. No. I'm really here, Anon. Hearing her say my name makes me flinch. At the same time, something inside of me stirs. Couldn't explain what, but now I feel more awake. Jesus fucking Christ, whoever mixed the sound for this, play the sound at a level I can hear it. It sounds like there's music going on. But there isn't. I couldn't explain why, but I now feel more awake. Oh well, less questioning whether or not this is a waking nightmare or not. So, we're here to apologize. Right. Take a good look at Trish. She's all dressed up in pretty expensive looking dress, much like the rest of the students. Weird. I didn't see her inside. Nice suit, by the way. Did you get it at the dollar store or something? Yeah, like, dressed for the occasion, right? But, you do look, you know, nice. God, this is awkward. I mean, she does look nice and elegant. Honestly, the tight cut of her dress is quite alluring, but how do we just get to the apology part? Do I even want to hear it? I'm not even sure why I came to see her. I guess I simply just wasn't thinking. Cause honestly, now that I give it the minimal skill amount of brain power, I'm fast reaching the conclusion of this bullshit. I'll give Trish a whopping 10 seconds to get a story going, and then I'll see if it's worth listening to. 10, 9. So, it's weird to see Trish like this. Not only the dress, but she looks so vulnerable. 6, 5. She hasn't been this way since the memorial, pretty much. There's also just emotions written on a troubled expression. Pain most of all. 3, 2. The tail is like a pendulum gone wild, swinging from side to side. I'm about ready to turn my back again when she finally gets her shit together. Okay. You left the window open, you goofus. Oh, fuck. Oh, my dress. As if they're waiting for this precise moment, the dark cloud oust their burden, soaking us both to the bone in a matter of seconds. Without thinking, we run back to the closest shelter we can find under the lush trees in the garden. Oh, that's a neat background. Holy fucking shit. You can't fucking... Oh my god. Oh my god. What in the goddamn? is absolute... Jesus Christ. What? Okay, so, internally, apparently they're using the hard N, the hard R word. Just gonna, like, slide out of frame. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. What the hell? Yeah, the rain barely touches us. Why don't you go in the fucking school building, you idiots? Yeah, the rain barely touches us, only when a stronger gust of wind carries it into a little heaven under the roofs. For a while we stay silent, listening to the sounds of the downpour, the echoing thunder around us. After a couple more minutes, I notice that Trish is shaking, no doubt freezing her ass off in the short skirt. I know I shouldn't, and she doesn't deserve it, but I can't help myself from throwing my jacket up. Oh, look, that's pretty cute. What are you? Takes her by surprise at first, but then she calms down, accepting the gesture. Even in the dim light, I can see the tint on her face. You didn't have to. Big monkey. I didn't say anything. It's not like there's anything that'd be worthwhile that I could say. I wasn't looking forward to hearing Trish's stupid apology in the first place. But now, unless I want to risk Dad's suits getting absolutely blitherated by the elements, I'm stuck out here with her. Might as well hear her out. But if I'm gonna have to endure what I assume is a feature-length play of what's on fun for the whole family, I might as well get as comfortable as I can. Best option is to sit on the ground below the trees. Once I've heard this is to do in a thunderstorm because George, on the other hand, seems to have a different idea. Oh, come on, you can't just... You'll catch a cold. Like I give a fuck. I tried, but she doesn't give me the chance, getting on the knees behind me so we can share the jacket like a blanket. That's not... Well, this is extremely awkward. It's appreciating her company coming right back at you. I was apathetic until now, both genuinely and due to becoming mind-numbingly smooth-brained by the party. And now I think my face is just as red as Trish's. Her heart beating fast like drums. Look at how small she is. She's just a small little girl. But the warmth of her body feels nice. Touching her feels nice. But I can stop lying about myself for a second. While talking to her, even if the half sentences feels nice, at the same time makes me want to cry. Because I know this isn't real. Yes, I could accept that we're physically sitting on the ground, cuddling awkwardly, reminiscent of the first time all those weeks ago. It's just, come tomorrow, none of it will matter. Come graduation, it'll matter even less. Not a couple anymore. And oh, so my heart is aching to be proven wrong. And on. Yes. Let's just get this over with, okay? Without waiting for my answer, Trish sits up and supporting herself on my chest. Man, your pants are so muddy. They are so muddy, you fool. So, look. Anon, you are a giant, oblivious moron. I mean, she's not wrong, but is that how you start an apology? You're very caring, and you can be clever sometimes. But no, you're still just fucking retard. What's up with YouTube? What's YouTube doing? What's up with you? What's YouTube doing? Oh, no. Man, someone is bringing up the whole original dating thing. In Goodbye Volcano High, where it's going to be 3 characters. Guys like Playable Rota, I would have loved that. Gotta tell him, though. Okay, that sounded better. And, I'll just say it, okay? Okay? I didn't love you. What? I enjoyed your attention, really. It was the stupid lovey-dovey and it made me feel like a princess. And you know what? That's what I deserve anyway. What's more important is I needed you to be an idiot. a nerd, a spaz, a spurg, an artist, a social reject, just a total fucking loser all around. Wow. Yeah, thanks. I hate it. The fuck is she even going on about? Shouldn't that have ended with shouldn't that have ended with I didn't love you? I don't care about any of your nerd shit. I mean, at all. I know you'd be head over heels for me, or any girl, honestly. So I only had to play along. Like, come on, anime? Video games? Seriously? Just what kind of world do you live in where you think that any girl will be interested in that? Not like your socially impaired ass would know. I really don't get how you'd ever thought we were in the same league. Anyway, well, I needed you to be worse than me because... She takes a deep breath and looks away, shoulder slumping as a confidence streak comes to an end. Meanwhile, my heart has basically stopped. If I could feel anything right now, I'm pretty sure I'd just curl up into a ball and cry. Because then I didn't kill Fang. There. I said it. Okay? Huh? Nani? You don't get it. If you're the biggest, most stupid monkey around, then I can still fix you then. Then Fang... Oh... I get it. If she could fix me, if what she does is helping others, then it wasn't her influence that drove Fang to. That doesn't really make me feel any better. Then, wait. Then what the fuck? Then what the fuck for did you push me away? Why all the denying fan thing? But... yes, I know. Like, jeez, I'm not an asshole. Well, you could have fooled me there. Look, I know I was hurting you. I figured if you go away on your own, then, like, it wouldn't collapse a little house of cards. Then she could say she did her best, and I was just an idiot who didn't appreciate the help. Then she didn't kill Fang. Except that still doesn't explain the... but then why would you... Why did I lie about Fang in front of Reed? Yeah. Again, she needs quite a few seconds to gather her strength to continue. Her face contorts as she fights her emotions, claws digging into my shirt. Can almost hear that poor fabric wrapping open. It's because I am a... Really? I mean, how could I ever fall for your stupid ass? I'm better than you at, like, everything? I should have been the one to fix you and not... Are you saying that I got ending 4 and I fixed you? Oh my god, Anon, you are so dead. Yes. You big, stupid, spear, chucker, skinny ass, airless ape, good for nothing loser. I fucking fell in love with you. And I know I was hurting you, okay? And it sucked. The more I wanted to be with you, the more I just knew I hurt Fang like I hurt you. So? Oh. What was I supposed to do? I couldn't just prove that I'm not a big jerk because of you, because then I give in. And then I was a murderer. So in the end, the only way was to... Because if there was no Fang, I didn't kill her. And if I didn't kill her, I didn't need you. And if I didn't need you, but I'm still with you, then... She begins pounding away at my chest with jabs that at first weak and pathetic, but quickly rise to a furious bravado. Those tiny fists coming down like meteors with each swing. Stupid skinny, I hate you. Every day I wanted you to tell me about your stupid nerd stuff. Every day I wanted you to tell me that you're proud of me. Every day I wanted you to care about me. And you did. Oh, she gets to say this, but I don't. We're just going to skip over this line. Why? Why couldn't you just stop? I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Oh, it's for me. For anyone looking for Easter eggs and shit, you can consider this canon. It simply made the scene too long. Your scene could have been a hell of a lot shorter if you cut out Anon being bored to shit. Like, you're so much better than me? Is that what you think? I am better than you. Me! I'm better than everyone. I have to be. But now I don't want to be because of you. And then we get back to I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. By the end, she's louder than the roaring storm around us. Unable to go on anymore, I'm just as equally unable to listen to her. There's not but one thing to do. Our bodies pressed together, teeth and bone violently gnashing themselves. She's slowly killing me, but I know it's... I don't think you can come back from this, though. Like, people talk about how doxing is bad, but doxing is relatively an impersonal jab. This is someone who, like, emotionally manipulated you and was, like, perfectly okay with doing it, and only really came around because it's been... Like, don't! No! 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 This is not how someone with that kind of emotional response would work. It's way too aggressive. In a way that, I don't know how to explain, but it just doesn't feel right. Although, to be honest, ew. Ew. Well, we're halfway done. We're halfway there. We end up swapping saliva for quite some time yet, afterwards settling for a chain of light. Short pecks at one another until we catch our breaths. So when we separated, I became aware of how... Oh, sweet Jesus, my skin. Ah, fuck. I... Get that thing filed down. I grimaced in pain, blood trickling down between my eyes. Oh, shit, you stupid... Why didn't you... Come on, inside. I'll get you an ice pack. An ice pack? Don't you mean like bandages or something? Well, I don't fucking know what you damn skinnies need to soft fucking... I sigh, using the cuffs of my shirt to wipe the blood off my face, only have Trish immediately pull my arm... You were in the rain, my man. You're in the rain. That wound is already infected, and you guys are soaked. Soaked. So what? So what? Don't need you to be a dirty... Can you not be a dirty caveman for 5 minutes? Inside now. Okay. We didn't find an ice pack nor bandages. We did find was an intoxicated Stella and Co. leaving the party for another one. Some beachside bonfire thing. The end of the game, basically. Seeing us together again made the girls so happy, or perhaps it was the alcohol, that they simply insisted that we join them. We figured, why not? The end of the school year looming over us. Maybe it was our last and only chance to fool around so freely. Although Trish did excuse us for a while, so I could patch him up my forehead and she could get a guitar still laying around in my apartment. And, the condoms. As such, the party was already well underway when we got there. Oh my god, they edited in a couple of dinos, I think. Bayside, bumming it. Good music, good track. They weren't kidding about the bonfires, like a giant pillar of flame that touched the clouds. The storm pretty much died down by now, barely more than a drizzle. It's virtually nothing for a bunch of drunk teens. A bunch of drunk teens, including us after a while. As well, who in their right minds would refuse the mystery bottle that had already gone through half the people here, subsequently adored with all the combined cooties of the gardening club? Yeah, I know, buddy. That was what I was thinking, too. It was amazing Trish loosened up, finally shedded defenses. There's some more here. After all, between all the rampant underage drinking and loud communal vomiting in the bushes, I've had ample opportunities to think about all the stuff Trish told me. And I concluded, hell yeah! Yeah, like I suppose it does suck that Trish lied to me all this time, but watching her smile and laugh and joke with all the others made me really happy. The same girl who just weeks ago pushed everyone away was now giving us a heated lesson about animator Stella, Rose, and her respective dates. And everyone else within earshot. It was great. That's all there's to say about it. I think this is the point where I had something figured out too. I was the only one Trish had been lying to. I didn't even read or Stella or Spears or anyone else. You fucking idiot, she literally said that. This is not a mystery you have solved. This is her confession from like 10 minutes ago. All right. Apparently the Aurora is still visible, I've been told. I mean, Trish herself. Because after... Yeah, she literally admitted that she liked listening to it, you idiot. How fucking stupid are you? Oh, the ending is too long. Let's just double up on everything we already said. Yes, that is inferred by the audience. Jesus Christ, my man. Have some confidence in your writing. You're allowed to be subtle. It's not even that subtle anyway. Like, the whole point is that she's saying that stuff, and she's saying, well, you know, what girl actually cares about that? And she's like, well, I did. This point has been made. Yes! This is literally what she just said, Anon! Thank you! You should not say this. It was the alcohol that made it lose sense of who was popular and who's not. They cut out a bunch of stuff. You can only ignore love for so long. Though through the haze of ethanol, I try pinpointing at which point Trish would have followed me for real, so I simply can't tell. I think it was around the time when she first told she was responsible for Fang. Maybe it was the date at Little Trudon? Oh, wait. Does that technically mean that our first time having sex wasn't actually enough? For a story that focuses so much on the sex, again, it's weird that Anna doesn't point out that he didn't miss the sex. Like it was sex for the sake of being sex. Which is kind of disgusting. Listen, I'm sex positive, right? I'm okay with, like, the idea of prostitution. That shit's always gonna be around. The least you can do is make it safer for everyone by legalizing it. But, like, having sex just to have sex under these conditions, that's gross. Ew. Ew. Totes, what was it, huh? Not even an ugly girl, like, okay, she, you know, she's just a Triceratops, but still. Point is, I'm fucking drunk. No, point is, I got laid, lol. What's more important, though, is that we figured it out. Like, we figured each other. Jesus Christ, they cut a lot of stuff. Like, we figured each other out. If we didn't, what would have happened, I wonder? If Trish managed to mold me into the lie, I wouldn't have had the spine to stand up for myself. Well, according to her, Trish could have only accepted two realities. One in which we were together and she turns me to the new Fang, a version of herself she could save and help. Or one in which Fang didn't exist, and therefore Trish didn't fail to begin with. Both ways, we could have had a normal life. Sounds pretty bad, but I bet I would have gone along with it willingly. I just had a little less agency. How long would it have lasted, though? Till we graduate? Till the next best thing come along? Till she chased me into my death? Literally? Or you've gone to marry and all that. I can't fathom what it's like to have your entire life based on a lie, but yeah. You can't just rag on your own endings like that either. What the hell are you doing? Whatever, that's enough of the sappy stuff. Turning my attention back to the party and our friends. Against the walls, we had a blast. We're back to the actual stuff now. Great. With all us gathered around here, we danced, played games, and went skinny dipping the whole night. Jesus Christ, skinny dipping? In fact, we partied so hard that if dawn found us still awake, although barely. When I was sitting at the end of one of the piers, tactically distanced from the snoring heaps of drunk dinos, leg dangling blue into the cold water. He's got a little band-aid. Adhesive medical strip. I'm way too tired to do anything, really. You missed the game basically repeating the same concepts twice, as if it's very insecure about its writing. And then it started harping on one of its own endings, and it's just awful. Like, this ending is such a shit. I'm not feeling it, my man. I'm not feeling it. Maybe in hindsight later I'll feel it. I'm way too tired to anything, though, really. So I'm watching the sunrise, listening to Trish humming and gently strumming on her guitar, and the waves crashing on the rocks down below. There's a incredibly cozy and comforting feeling. In fact, it's so perfect, it's so far hard to believe. I feel like this is one of those touching moments when I should say something. Oh yeah, go ahead. Oh my fucking god, what is wrong with these people? Okay. If Anon does not have the feather, her or her deepest loser, this is the pseudo-bad ending, because Anon says, I love you, without first knowing the truth about Fang. Yes, this is dumb, because the variable check doesn't make much sense. The secret bonus chapter puts this better into perspective, hopefully. Do you think other people could tell if my breath smells like your... That's what you say in a big touching moment? I'm sorry. How about this instead? I love you... Aw. Jesus fucking Christ, what am I looking at? There's so much cut content here. What are you doing? As I think about what to say, I once again noticed the unmistakable gray feather on the guitar. Hey, so, about Fang. see Trish's body tense up. To her credit, she managed to keep calm, though, playing soft chords like before. Yeah? Yeah? Look, how do I say this? I don't think that. I just mean, you shouldn't blame yourself. Now that got her attention. That was an ambient playing. You probably like the guitar and have guitar loop, yeah. Hang on. You should know better than most that I'm not a good person. No. You can't say that, Trish. You can't say that. I grab her hand, looking at her with a more serious expression. Oh, boo-hoo, fuck that. What? You heard me. Look. I didn't know about Fang, but I did just spend the last 2 weeks thinking about all the ways you treated me. Hey, yeah, it wasn't pleasant. That didn't make me want to be an asshole to anyone. And it certainly did not fucking make me want to shoot up the school. Right? Yeah, that's nice and all, but you're not Fang. Well, that's my point. What? I mean, it can't be as simple as people that you know get fucked up. Maybe you think you're the center of the universe, but you're not. So what's your point supposed to be again? Because now you sound like someone wants to be thrown to the ocean. Safiu, we're right. The makers truly like Anon with face more than OG. Yeah, they put him with the face a lot. Do use his face a lot. Just give him a nose. Look, it's like... Okay, there's a whole section here. Hold on. Why do you think she did it? I mean, okay, let's say you're the worst friend anyone can have. But why would she do it? Why now? For me, the whole thing came out of nowhere. That's the one thing that pushed her over the edge. That pushed her over the edge. You know her best. Do you know? Do you know? Don't you think I've been asking myself... Don't you think I've been asking myself the same thing? It's not that simple. I mean, her concert sucked, and she's got issues with Nasser. And she's been fighting... And we've been fighting lately, but... What do you mean we've been fighting lately? Like before... Jesus Christ, this is months ago. It's that she had all this shit bottling up inside of her. And if only I wasn't so stupid to see it, then... It's like you said. I'm the only one who could have been there for her, and I wasn't. It was my fault. She shudders, turning her head in a different direction. No doubt so I don't see her tears. Anon, why are you even asking me this now? Well, I certainly don't want to turn this beautiful moment into a fight. I don't want to tear open the old wounds again either. I just want to see Trish. I just want Trish to see that she can't go blaming herself. Being a lousy friend doesn't make someone a murderer. Hey, remember that one time you asked me why I transferred here? Okay. I'll wager a silence just means interest. Okay, so you know I used to be like a major fucking dipshit? Oh, so I used to be a major... I used to be, like a major fucking dipshit. Like, I know I'm far from perfect now, but it got so bad that I hadn't finished even this 1 year over there. And it wasn't even that I didn't have any friends. It was the goddamn laughing stock. Trish still doesn't turn to face me, and I figure I might as well go on. I'm pretty sure that if anyone asks me for advice, it's not like it ever happened outside of my dreams. It's like 10,000% probable that I would have given them shitty advice. Maybe even cause trouble trying to help, because I have just about no idea how people work. Maybe even cause trouble trying to help. Okay. Jesus, this is really awkwardly written. But if anyone gave me one fucking chance, I know I would have tried shit fucking hard to make it worth their while. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do here now, right? Christ, where am I even going with this? Trish is equally confused. This isn't good. Look, what I'm trying to say is, and that's how we start off with. Yeah, he can be a total dick, a giant fucking phallus, straight off Moby Dick. And that makes you feel bad. But you didn't tell Fang to kill anyone. You had the chance, wouldn't you have stopped her? Yeah? But if it wasn't for me, then what? Maybe it would have happened a year later, 2 years? You can't go blaming yourself for these fucking hypothetical scenarios. You have friends. You have a future. You have 100 good qualities. You can tell anyone call anyone a lost cause, that's me. And see how far I've come because of you. Oh my god. One, that is some fucking fantastic read art someone just showed me. Like, holy shit, that's good. Damn. It's not just something you made up to feel better about. I really am better. And I have you to thank for that. Nobody else. Look, I'm no shrink, but, like, I think it's, normal to think, that, like, in this situation. There's some more cut text here, where Trish goes, what do you mean? Fang meant a lot to you, right? And now she's gone. It's normal to want her back. And to think that things might have gone differently. We missed some text. And now, I'm definitely not saying you're a saint or something, because you could be a dense motherfucker like me. But what I want to say is, I got it in him. And I'm only trying to say it makes sense, but I believe I've gone over this like 1,000 times. I tried to do good, and it just didn't work, so I should just leave it at that, right? Yeah? Yeah. But I'll never, ever be sure if the way I treated Fang was really meant to be good for her. If it was all for me. Huh? Like, what if I just used her? What if I just used her like I tried to use you? I said I love you, would you believe me? Look me in the eyes and tell me that after all this, you would believe me. And not any of that, oh, deep down I know she likes me in her own way bullshit. Look me in the eye and tell me I'm a horrible fucking person. We missed like a line here, and what if some part of me knew that? Comes after this. Well, she's got a point there. For me, the whole Fang thing came out of nowhere. Even though I couldn't say it the way she did, why she did it. Maybe it was Trish who fucked her up to the point she literally just... Anon's mumbling hasn't come up much. It's just kind of weird. And I was thinking, even if that was true... Oh... It was a little more than a mistake. She didn't want to hurt Fang, but what if she did? I'm sure she's keeping the feather around as a keepsake to remind her of Fang and the friendship they had. What if it was to remind her of her so-called sins, what she's done and who she really is? I'm reminded of what Trish told me right after Fang died, where we were sitting on the sidewalk of the school. This wasn't supposed to happen. At the time, I thought she was talking about losing Fang out of the blue like that, but could it really have meant... Wait, shit. When I gave her that feather, didn't she say something like, everyone's got shit in their past they'd rather be forgetting? Fuck! When I put it like that, I mean, if what Trisha's saying is true, and she was just leeching off of Fang's goodwill and friendship after all these years, then I don't know what else she'd think about that. Not that I ever know for sure, anyway. Whatever drove Fang to unspeakable things she's done, that's a secret she took to her grave, I'm afraid. At least... Oh, we're missing some text. At least now I know why she was so adamant about not talking to anyone about this. She didn't want people to see her as a monster. So, at this point, it's not about me deciding to trust Trish or not. It's about Trish deciding if she can live up to my trust. Or anyone's trust. She has to believe she's capable of being a good person, or there's no point in anything. We've got some more skip text. And here I thought I was the one who didn't know jack shit about being social. And Trish could go on for what, 5 years without figuring out that just being friends with someone means? She's gotten so good at deceiving others she truly can't sell her own honest feelings apart from the rest. We all got our thoughts and doubts, but that sure is something else. Then we get the ellipses, which are copied here. At any rate, we're not going to work this one out, not here and now. I can't solve problems for her, but does her expression change without any of this? No. But I can give her a chance to figure them out for herself. Or to figure herself out, or something along those lines. I do believe you. I try looking as reassuring as I can. Hard thing to do when you're basically saying, I won't call you a murderer, but I'll give you a chance and I'll become one again. I love you. Well, that certainly didn't sound as remotely as good as I thought it would. You big monkey. That's better. Even if that smile shout's being forced. And now to seal the deal, I love you too. Jesus fucking Christ. Wow, just like, just a quick footnote. I have personal objections to this, and that's why I don't like it. But I'm not gonna. If I were grading this as a teacher, I wouldn't dock points for it, but I would tell them, you are seeing me after class and we are talking about this. Like, this doesn't need to be there. You could have done anything else. You know? You didn't need to light a fire. You weren't cold. Caveman. Porch lizard. Faggot. You don't know faggot has nothing to do with being human, right? No, but it's having to do with being you. Huh. We've already made this joke, right? Did I seriously fall for that again? Just how? Because you're an idiot. It's very easy to trick stupid boys like you. Gee, thanks. Alright, this is only if we have the feather. Alright, let's try to steer this conversation back to just chilling on the beach. I'd rather not get into more sappy stuff now. Enjoy the moment for what it is. Trish must be thinking along the same lines too, picking a guitar up again. That said, though, what she just said made me want something. Oh. This means that the guitar loop doesn't stop if you don't have the thing going on. Or maybe never stopped. I don't even fucking know. Oh yeah, the ambient only stops if you have that. That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Otherwise, it just continues. That being said, though, what you told me made me wonder about something. Hey, you know, did you like ever date anyone before me? I never asked. Well, I am a very pretty girl, you know. So, but I haven't. Really? Not even Reed? What? No, I've not dated Reed. Where'd you get that idea? I don't know. It might have been a small girl that you may or may not be affiliated with. You mean family? Yes, yes, yes. Your extended packmates. And, you are going in the ocean. So, why haven't you? I'm not sure. It's kind of like, nobody seemed good enough to give it... Isn't it implied that she was like a nerd for so... Jesus Christ. It doesn't feel consistent. Because there's like a whole point with spears. I certainly would have looked twice your way if it wasn't for, you know... Oh! Don't overthink it, okay? If Anon does not have the feather, this is where the ambient cuts out. There's a section here after the O, which goes as follows. Hearing that sours my mood a little, like as if our confession of love was just kind of hollow. I know I'm being stupid about it, but now it feels as if Trish wasn't so vulnerable back then. We probably still would have been strangers to each other. I mean, wait. I know I'm being stupid about it, but it now feels like if Trish wasn't so vulnerable back then. Okay, so it was the moment that made the moment happen. Like I wasn't meant to be with her, because in the end I wasn't good enough. Doesn't sound like a very stable foundation for our relationship. Yeah, no. And then we go to this. Don't overthink it, okay? Huh? Maybe I wouldn't give you a chance back then, but I'm glad I did, okay? And I want to stay with you, I promise. Oh, sure. It's just like weird how I fall in version of the live version of you. Things could have changed now, won't they? I mean, do I really know who you are? I don't even think I know your full name. Not to mention others would have happened if Fang was still alive. Isn't Trish enough? Well, no. In Amalgam High, in like the extended universe, my notes are that her full name is Trish Arias. Arius. I think it's for like gold. Like, I think I went for gold, right? What, you dinos don't have a real name, or? I do have a real name? It's just stupid. What? You don't want to know? I do want to know. Come on, Trish. It's Patricia. Promise me, you will not laugh. I'll try. It's Patricia Lettuce. Was that your computer, then? They did get the Patricia right, so that's neat. Lettuce. Yeah. Oh my god, she's discoloring when this happens again. What the fuck is wrong with you? Even the shading on the green gets, like, worse. How do you do that? How do you get the pixels wrong? Like, she shifts over a pixel. Patricia Lettuce. Yep. Are you serious? What's your middle name, Indigo? Patricia Indigo Lettuce? Pickle? Look, I'm a Herbie, okay? Lots of us have, like, absolutely dumb fuck names like that. You ask, so. Yeah, okay. I didn't expect it to not be this hard to laugh in her face. And about that other thing, I'm not schizophrenic if that's what you're asking. What, I don't? Look, I have been faking stuff, but I was thinking myself being your girlfriend. Can make up a whole new personality or something. Gonna be like, you know, how it was, just better. But we're both gonna be better. Just you and me together. You might be an idiot, but... Oh, you're my idiot. They did it without describing it. That's cute. Amethyst Purity. So I was. And Trish was mine. Our relationship never exactly turned into one of those, like, meant to be perfect high school romance people claim to have. It was like a severely undercooked steak, tough and messy and hard to get through, making you question why you're sticking with it in the first place. But it lasted. It was strong. It was strong because you worked at it. Because you built this relationship with your own bare hands. I wish I could say we learned to be better. That I fixed her and she fixed me, but I'm not sure. Never quite as simple as you'd first think. Trish Route had to readjust to a new reality, one in which she was not the supreme matriarch of the whole galaxy or something. She had to get used to admitting that she needed support, to ask for help every now and then. She didn't have to be this infallible miracle man. Miracle die now? To be worth something. She had to be herself and be fine with that. Conversely, over time, I figured out that I couldn't be a no one any longer, that I just cruise through life under the radar. I had to take a stand, get out there and make myself more seen and heard, and be no more doing so. I never did give up my old hobbies and interests, my own self, but I've changed, for the better I hope. I still have my doubts that we're actually better. By the way, the text, like, this box moves everything up. It's so awkwardly done. Where's all this gas coming from? I still have my doubts we're actually better off. There were just too many things that we both suck at. It's just... I guess knowing there's a problem is the first step to solving it. That's how we approach life, bit by bit, supporting each other through many a hardship. It wasn't an easy road. Not for either of us, but we made it. We both got into college, and both got semi-decent jobs. Started renting our own, we married. Shit, we even have a kid. That's actually the reason why I think there's hope for us. Because when I took a look at our little Amy, I just know there had to be something we did right there. There had to be something we did right to get there. In fact, some 5 years after our miracle child was born, I'm now sitting here in the hospital hallway, awaiting the birth of a newest member of our tiny clan. Oh my god, I love her! Oh my god, I love her! Oh, she's so good! I love how her shoe is falling off of her foot. That can't be good. You're gonna trip and break the floor with your horn. Like, you're fine, but the floor is just... We're out of money. We're out of pocket here. Daffy, when do I get to see my little brother? Soon, darling. And don't forget, we don't know yet if you're getting a brother or a sister, right? We talked about this. The gender reveal party is once I get the explosive rigged up to the rail cannon. But I want the baby brother. I pat her head, way too nervous to get into this discussion again. In truth, I was terrified. Amy's birth was not without hiccup. Turns out that horn got caught in all the wrong places, which is to say the doctor. Man, that guy needed so many stitches. Holy shit. Why do you come out with the horns already sharp? Jesus. Raptor Jesus, you did not think this one through. The whole process took a lot out of Trish. Took weeks. Yeah, man, it's almost like birth fucking sucks. The doctor told us because of the whole interspecies thing, but I've always felt there was some sort of bullshit reasoning. Our precious Amy turned out alright, so what's the problem here? You know, I'll be honest, I really do kind of miss that kind of clarification of, like, what is it like to raise an interspecies child? Because that's weird, right? That's gotta be weird, right? Because your kid is, like, disconnected from one of the parents. Because, like, she doesn't know what it's like to be a human at all. To be an omnivore, to have all those parts and pieces to make a human being. And if it was a human child, then it'd be like she can't connect to Trish. That feels like a weird disconnect that would cause some significant generational friction. I'm just saying, there's some good stories waiting to be written there. Which I might, if I ever finish one of those Anon Amalgam High stories, I might focus on. Or maybe just with Amber. I don't fucking know. Maybe with Amber. I don't know. Again, though, I love Amy. Look at this design. She's so cute. Don't you just want to pat her on the head? Unlike Chandra, she won't just call you a creep. She'll just be like, hi-ya! And then you get a horn in your hand, and you're like, well, at least I'm already at the hospital. This problem can be solved fairly quickly. Well, not considering her list, but I can't imagine there's anything to do with it being interspecies. Oh, this wave is horrible. Yeah, pregnancy can kill your wife. Complications are terrible, so it's not a great time. I wish I could be in there holding Trish's hand, but someone's got to take care of Amy. Isn't this why hospitals have, like, places they watch so that you can be in there? I need a distraction. How about we play a game? It's called shitposting. I'm going to show you a website, and you tell me why this guy's a fucking moron. Daddy, Daddy, I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm pretty sure that Mommy told me not to do that because it makes you into an idiot. Well, fuck me, I guess. How about we play a game? You see those two differently colored tiles? That's because the artist, the person making the explanation graphic, fucked up and shifted the whole thing over by 1 pixel and color graded it incorrectly. Do you think you can count how many there are in this hallway? But you can only step on the lighter ones. Immediately, Amy lurches into action, waddling up and down the hallway. Jesus fucking Christ, she's adorable. Oh, my heart! Because I know what this looks like. I've seen the babu. I have seen the bubble. Ugh. Listen, I'm not hot on taking care of babies and stuff, but boy are they cute sometimes. They're just little dorks. They don't get it yet. It's adorable. They think things stops existing because they aren't looking at them. I can cease to be by covering her eyes, and then I vanish from existence for real, because it turns out that was the protagonist. That was Anon reincarnated as a dinosaur, and I was foolish enough to erase myself from the story. God fucking damn it, those reincarnation stories are weird. Like, seriously, don't do it like that. Why are you in the diapers? No! No! That's why I want to write one. Fuck. Okay, listen. Hold the phone. I gotta write these ideas down, because now I'm like, you know what? These ideas are pretty good. I might just put these to use. Just for context. Fuck you, Scary Dave, for giving me all this stuff to work around. Again, there's not a lot of music. There. No one is commenting. It's quiet and lonely here. The hospital is empty. Just the me of us. I can make it if I try. Just the one of us. Just the one. This ending got super cute towards the end, though. Let's just be clear. Let's be fucking clear here. She's waddling. Oh. She starts having a bit of trouble over 20, our current upper bound of no numbers, but she manages this, making me feel like the proudest father around. That's because she's French? Is she French? Because the French can't count above 20. It gets weird after 20. Trust me. It gets really weird after 20. No, it gets weird after 80, right? No, it gets weird after 20. Hold on. So 21 is like 28. You know, but 30, it becomes, no, that's 30. 31? No, is it 40? Yeah, that's still that, but 50. 51? Yeah! No, that's still 50. Yeah, it is 80, right? It is 80 where that happens. Yeah, 80 is 80. And 70 is like, yeah. No, that's 70. It happens around 60. It's 70. That literally means 60-10. Because the French are fucking weird. Get out of here, French people. I don't want you around, even though I know like a lot of you for some reason. I know like 2 French people, which is a weird amount, considering that France is not the biggest internet country. In like the Anglosphere, especially. Well, someone just sent me a hell of a comment. I'm 37 and my mom still thinks everyone on the internet I talk to is a pedophile trying to kidnap and molest me. Listen, lady, I need to tell you something. Pretty sure you stop being a pedophile around the age of 20 when it's like when the target is 20. At that point, you're just a sexual molester. You're just an assaulting person. You're just a rapist. I'm sorry to tell you. Sorry to tell you. You will not be killed in prison. You will just be yelled at a lot. Still fucking sucks, though. I think it's great, though. I think it's great that the prison system understands that if the law ain't going to do something about it. The downside, of course, is all the people who didn't actually do it and still got it. But you know what they say. We all have our vices. We all like to pretend that those who are sentenced have it coming, that the law is moral, but it ain't. If law is morality, and such things could truly be defined with perfect precision, world wouldn't work the way it does. Anyway, your kid's French. That's what I'm trying to say. Every now and then, as she runs back to give me a status report, and I always make sure to lovingly pat her on the head in encouragement. Good job. I'll hold on to those 20 you've counted so far. I lost track around 60. For some reason, I couldn't count to 70. My brain just turned off. I know that technically she shouldn't be running around because we're in a hospital, but I figured this is the one occasion where she should get a break. Between those moments, I keep glancing at the door, expecting a doctor. Shouldn't you hear your wife, like, crying for her fucking life every time that door opens? Because pregnancy, like the birthing process, fucking hurts. You are torn open by that thing. that small human child thing is popping right out like the Kool-Aid man. And that Vagoo ain't built for that. Well, it's built for it. It's just not built for it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You will hear her unless she got like even all the painkillers in the world. I've heard like if like the little spine prick or whatever the fuck they give you doesn't work, it's like, yep, sorry to tell you this, buddy, you're in for the long haul. It can take hours, tens of hours even, to get that little tiny human thing out of there, to extract it. Just how long could this take? Like I just said, Anon, birthing can take days if you're unlucky. Days. I've heard of ones that last longer than a day at the very least. So plural it is. During all that, she's in the most inconceivable pain possible, constantly stretching and pulling. And by the end, every muscle will be so goddamn sore. Like, you'll walk up to her and go, "How are you doing, honey?" And she's like, "I am so fucking high right now. I can see the stars." And you're like, "Oh, that's lovely, honey. Oh, is this the baby?" The baby. And then you unlock the Varia suit. You know how it goes. Metroid Other M with your baby. Oh, Samus. We all know they would just teleport the child out of you in that future. They could do that, right? You can teleport a baby. That sounds awful, because then you could teleport things into people too, right? Don't worry. The Federation promises not to teleport an atomic bomb into your uterus. Why would you do that? I just really don't like her. All I hear is the pitter-patter of Amy steps closing in, except this time looking really excited about something.
That, Auntie Stella is an Auntie Rosa too.
It takes me a second to register the meaning of her words. Shouldn't you be better than that? Like, you know her pretty well. As I stand up, the familiar figures of Rose and Stella enter my view. They're all dressed up for the occasion, too.
Gosh, Anon, we're not late, are we? Oh gosh, who's the little angel here?
She looks way too old that you should not have introduced her earlier. What the fuck are you talking about? Unless it's supposed to be cute, because in that case, it's fine. She scoops up the loving spoonful that is my daughter, spinning around with her as they both giggle. They're on very good terms, and I see no problem with that. Okay, that's what they were going for. Rose, on the other hand, remains more serious.
Anon, how is Trish doing?
She's been in there for a while now.
But is she going to be okay?
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be fine. The maternity ward is a weird place. I've heard. It's a weird place. Because, you have the moms who are spending weeks just hanging around before and after birth. And, actually probably mostly after. And, there's the several days during which you're trying to separate two human bodies. And then there's the dad and the family the dad might bring along with him. Like, you got a lot of weird stuff just cross-contaminating. And family that want to take a look and everything. Jesus. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be fine.
Good. That is good to hear. Muy bueno.
I wish I was truly as confident as I sound. Turning my attention back on the other two, I notice a smile. But Stella seems to have already been recruited to be a tile counter. That's just how these reunions usually go. I get so caught up watching them that I don't even notice the other body entering the fray. Hey guys! They brought him back. With Rosa, we turn to read in unison, going through the pleasantries. Although I pay less and less attention to them, eyeing the dreaded door constantly.
Anon, are you okay?
Huh? Oh man, you look a little tired. Want us to get you something to eat?
Si, our treat.
Right as I'd excuse myself out of the non-deserved treatment, the creaking of a door. Oh fuck, that's it! We all turn to the source of the sound, breaths held as the doctor comes to greet us. Even as Stella escorts Amy back to us, immediately she clutches onto my leg as she realizes the seriousness of the situation. Mr. Moose. Yes. Congratulations! Your wife has just given birth to a very healthy baby boy, and a very healthy red-cheeked baby girl. Red-cheeked. Read! Rosa?
Rosa's like, Si, Anon. I have not ever received my bottom surgery. I'm sorry to tell you, but this is where you break up. And then the Spanish guitar plays, because we're actually in a Spanish soap all along. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, what? Twins? It's twins? The doctor nods, shaking my limp hand with a huge smile. My friends all cheer, patting me on the back and all that. Good job, bro! Your life sucks now! Lucky I'm not you! Yeah, why does Stella look like the President of the United States? Hello, everyone. I'm the President of the United States of Snoot America. Today, anime is legal! Yay! Anyway, you missed me having Stella reveal that the red-faced child is actually hers because, bottom surgery and all that never happened, and it's trans Rosa, and so actually they're cheating, and then the Spanish guitar plays because she's like, and now we are eloping without you, Mr. Anon. Whoa, Anon, you did it! You're fucked! Whoa, congrats! That's triple threat! Ay, ay, Anon, felicitas un el leja. Yeah, because I think that's like a J, right, with double O. Llegada de su precioso bebito y preciosa bebita. Other precious babies. No, Rosa had a kid with Trish. When the doctor said this, I was like, oh, a red-cheeked baby girl. Everyone was like, how could that be? And he's like, oh, because I was like, Stella. First it was Reed. First I was like, oh, it was Reed. Reed cheated on him. But then it was Rosa, because Rosa's also a reddish color. It was great. I had a good chuckle at it. Sure, if I can barely hear them, concerned about only one thing. And my wife. She's tired, but she's all right. You might have missed the part where she was awake for like 48 hours. Like, what the hell, man? I've never seen a birth canal that short take that long. Oh, thank you, Raptor Jesus. Can I... Rosa, you were dressed up in such a goofy outfit for this. Oh, yes, please, come. Come, see your children. Upon hearing this, I let Amy run ahead, and then supporting myself on the walls, I stumbled into the room too. Matt is spinning like crazy. Twins! We're having twins! Hello, Daddy. Come meet your new family. Oh, they're nude! Oh, their hair is all long, though. That's pretty cute. This is pretty cute art. And I like this Anon, too. It's that monochromatic weirdo. Why are you playing Fang's theme? Why? You can't just do that. God, they're so tiny. That's a huge-ass baby, man. That's a big baby. Also, I was told that, like, the boys are after the father and the girls are after the mother. Which, by the way, I imagine for trans people is, like, such a kick in the dick. Or if you're like, I want it to be a dinosaur, Dad. Like, again, with interracial species, what you end up being, half-breed or not, like, that's gotta leave an impact on you as a person, right? That doesn't just go over smooth. I love the little pluck of hair on his head. It's great. Oh, they're so tiny. Are you... Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just on like 15,000 different opioids. And on. It took so long, I was afraid. Well, you have your son here to thank for that. Not even bore you, and he's already a troublemaker. What happened? Well, he's a dinosaur instead of a boy, which is how the Snootverse supposedly works. So I'm sorry to tell you this. Also, he was strangled by the umbilical cord, so he's probably an idiot. Well, that's just great. Yeah, the doctor said his chances for autism are pretty high, so unfortunately you're going to realize what actual autism looks like pretty damn soon. Fuck! It was a joke, Trish. Yeah, well, Raptor Jesus thinks you gotta learn about what a good joke looks like. Your daughter? Whew, been a breeze. Well, he's, yeah, I figure it's yours, stupid jeans, after all. Stupid big monkey. Though unabated, albeit unheard, the protest of the hospital staff and the others crowded to the room, all cheering for us, congratulating Trish. Then the whole hospital clapped. For a second, she gets a little bit overwhelmed, visibly unprepared to handle the fanfare. Cannot suppress a short, relieved laugh. Just so incredibly happy that everything turned out the way that it did. Having twins, I can't wrap my head around that. But I know I'll manage. We've come a long way, and we're far from perfect. I wouldn't for the life of me wish for things to be any different. Not one bit. Wounds healed. What? So what the fuck are ending 4, 5, and 6? And the 2 bonus endings that they were talking about? Well, I guess we'll never know, because it's abandoned. So, let's go back to the main menu. Trish mod, huh? Trish mod, huh? That, wasn't that great. The ending was cute. I will say that it kind of picked up towards the end. But I don't know, man. I just don't know. Well, there's no one here to talk to, so I guess we're just going to end the stream and call it a day at that. Yeah, the kids Trish has are huge. I pointed that out, yes. What are we doing next time? We can do a fic. We can go back to Wandigator and finish that up because I want to finish up Wandigator to some extent. Just to get it over with. I want to know what the deal with Ben is. Or we can read a fic. Just to make our lives miserable. Miserable in the sense that there's no visuals or music, so I'm going to have to figure something out in that regard, but... What do you gotta show me, Scary Dave? Stop keeping secrets. God damn. Amy is cute, though. What a cute little baby. Child, I guess. Don't know what age category she's in. Probably like a couple of years. With a lisp. Hello, I've got this lisp. Also, like, compared to Snoot Game, the cadence and everything is so different. Like, goddamn. I don't know how to explain how I feel. It's weirder because in Snoot Game, in the original game, the ending with the baby is like a bonus chapter. It's a bonus chapter. Whereas here it's the main game. Or are you gonna show me? Oh. I don't see it. Where is this? There it is. It's a YouTube video. Mia elevator scene gone wrong. Oh, I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna listen. Oh, she opens it. Oh, it's that fun. I can't believe Inko fucking died. No, he's dead. Ending what out of 4? Ending 0 out of 4. Oh. I was going to ask you guys what we're going to do next time, but you know what? I think I'm going to make an executive decision. Since Dave got to make the executive decision yesterday, I'm going to make the executive decision right now. Next week, we're going back to Wani Gator. We're going to finish ending 1. Apparently, hybrids are stronger than normies. You mean like dinosaurs or humans? Or just like, what? Like, what does that mean? So hybrid human... Why are hybrids stronger than just dinos and just humans? That's so weird. Or are we talking hybrids as in just the dinosaurs humanoid as they are? Mia's is a hybrid though? How can you even tell? Or is it just like, no, you can't? I think the point is that you can't though. Like, I think explicitly the point is so that they don't have to deal with, like, having background characters that are mixed race. Which doesn't sound good, but you know, what you gonna do about it? Yeah, we're gonna call it here. Next week we're gonna do Wani Gator, and we're just gonna pound out those endings. We're gonna pound it. We're gonna be pounding it, pounding it, pounding it. Just absolutely pounding it. So that we're done with that, and we can go home and just do more. I don't even know if I want to. I'm honestly very tired right now. Not making the best decisions. Maybe I'll change my mind. What mod will we even do next? Like, if I'm not doing Wani and we're going for a mod, what mod would we even be doing next? Or fic? Because I don't have these things sorted. Hold the phone. I need to hire someone who just holds the phone for me when needed. Revenge of the Dweeb is technically next in line, but that list isn't sorted in any way, shape, or form. We got a bunch of... If we are doing a mod or a fic, I wouldn't know which one. God, I just feel like getting a nap. It's late enough that I will probably just go to bed. Just go to bed. True bed. What the fuck? It's a Spanish fic, but someone is replying in English. It's always the other way around. You can't just do that. I wish I could read Spanish. I can read like a word or two, but not like more complex and especially not casual Spanish. I would break my leg and my hiney. Why are they so low on the hits? I guess Wani Gator just doesn't pull the same audiences, which has its benefits. Like I can read. Realmente creo en tu amor. Creo que a su amor sueños podían ascender junto a ti. Al final tú solo hiciste que todo eso es estrella. Estrellara. No, estrellara. Yara? Because double L is weird. Whatever. What do I know? I'm not Spanish. A murmur. I refuse to believe a human dino hybrid being stronger, like they got the... Okay, so does that also work for human dino hybrids that are, like, human? Like, if mom and dad have a little dino human baby, and it's a human, but it's also half dinosaur, are they still stronger than dinosaurs and humans, or do you have to be the dinosaur? What dinosaur would you marry, though? That's the question. What is a murmur? Listen, I'd marry a dinosaur for $1 trillion, then I would legalize it to divorce a dinosaur and get done with it. Unless it's a cute dinosaur, then I'd just be like, fuck man, I win. Is it a feral dinosaur? Because if it's sapient and sentient, then like, fuck man. If we get along, that's great. If not, we'd stay out of each other's ways and just enjoy having $500 billion each. Like, the question is stupid. There's ways around it. You can wiggle it a little bit. You know, you can wiggle it a little bit. Maybe, is Murmur one of the fixes? No, there's no fic called Murmur. Anyway, I gotta go edit that post. Oh no, I can't because it's a fucking, god damn it, it's a poll. It's a poll, so I don't get to edit it. Snoop Bro being trillionaires over marrying dinos. Well, it depends. Like I said, it depends. My homeboy Slice. And thank you for coming to the stream next week. Unless someone has a better idea, we're gonna be finishing up Wani by working at one of the endings. Ending 1, which I've been told is an ending that will lead, that is supposedly not as bad as ending 2. I wonder if that's gonna turn out true. But seriously, like, if my mom and my dad are one is a human, one is a dino. But I'm still a human, right? Like, I look like a human. I got that half of the family. Would I still be better than the rest? Like, at that point, something weird is happening, right? And what if 2 hybrids have babies? How does it work then? Is having a matching parent hybrid better than a matching parent hybrid? Yeah. The longer we go, the further we stray from Snoot Game's purest form. A goofy little LP that I just happened to enjoy. I don't even have $50. I don't even have $50. Indomitable human spirit. You know, listen. You want to know something that you just did to me, Scary Dave? Originally, I was gonna go with bringing in the new Mancy stuff into that Wanda Rurson story, but I kind of do like the idea that if hybrids are indeed just better, why not do that for the character? Because Wanda Rurson is supposed to be a hybrid. That's part of like her backstory as to why she's so hard on herself. Kind of fucking around. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh well. Oh well. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed in an hour or two. Have a nice weekend, and remember to eat some cheese with your chocolate for the chocolate cheese delight. Because without cheese on your chocolate and chocolate on your cheese, what is the point of eating any of this tonight? Do you Don't forget to buy Dino Nuggies for Fang. Can you imagine we only had 1 like? What an amazing video. Trish Route. Ultimately, alright, I get. No. Really weird. I don't get it. Maybe the finished version would have been better, but we'll never know. We'll never know what all the other endings are. And I think that's the biggest shame of them all.